through a really, really tough schedule before conference play. We're battling injuries right now, and we found a way to gut out a hard-fought win. That's a really good South Dakota team. That's a really good basketball team, and the way we got out to the lead and then fought and hung on and got stops when we needed to down the stretch, I'm really, really proud of the group and of the victory tonight.
When it comes to shooting percentage, talk about the way you guys shot the basketball. I mean, 50% from the field is pretty impressive.
50% is good. We've talked a lot about it. We don't want to talk about it too much because it's one of those things that you start talking about it, then you start thinking about your shooting, and it's tough to shoot. We haven't, up until this point, really shot the way we're capable of shooting. We've got a lot of shooters on this team. So it was nice to finally make some shots tonight. But you also got to understand that when this one is shooting the way she does, and when this one's shooting the way she does, it makes those numbers go up. I mean, these two are really, really good shooters, and then it's my job to try to get them as many shots as possible.
About a month, 5 weeks into the season, talk about obviously a lot of new faces for your team, but people that you practiced with last year. So how is the dynamic working between some of the new faces we see and the way you guys are playing on them?
The dynamic is wonderful. This is the closest basketball team we've ever had. They are truly a unit. They work hard every day. They believe in each other. They encourage each other. I've never been around a team that's this united. Now, with that being said, we do have 4 new freshmen, 2 transfers that sat out, and then we got Sarah Haluska, who had to sit out last year being redshirted. So there's 7 people who didn't play college basketball last year. So that takes some time to get used to the game again. But you started to see some things tonight. In Game 7, they're starting to understand it a little more. We moved the basketball better. And I'm really excited about, the future and playing again on Saturday.
Also, just talk about, I guess, starting off the conference season with a win like this. And, like you said, it was a gut win for you.
It was. And, and first thing Coach Jasic said to me out there is there are no such things as bad wins. Once you get to conference play, it's going to be a war. Every game's going to be tough. But this basketball team believes they're going to win. We had an awfully good record in the conference last year, so when we step on the floor, we expect to win. I told the team in there, yeah, we had a 14-point lead, but they never took the lead on us. We had a 2-point lead at halftime. They never took the lead on us in the second half. So we got scores when we needed to, and we got stops when we needed to, and we started the season 1-0.
I thought it was a big step in by Hillary late in the game. That step in steal I thought was pretty big.
Yeah, we talked about, obviously, what Aaron did and what Steph did we don't win without these two. But there were really 3 things late. Hillary stepping in defensively and getting a stop. A great box out at the other end by Ann Bosey to make that girl jump on her back. And Stephanie Mock's 3 was huge, because we were struggling, getting some shots to fall. We thought maybe we were getting fouled. We couldn't quite get some calls down the stretch, and then she stepped right in and banged the 3. Those 3 things were really, really important, and that's what I'm talking about. It's 3 different people. Yeah. So that's important to us.
Steph, were you a little sore earlier in the game? Did you come out injured? And it looked like you were stiff or sore or back or whatever.
No, it's like, the ice is under the floor, so it's really cold in the Coliseum, colder than what I'm used to, so my throat was just kind of closing up, but it just happened real quick and then it went away.
Okay, because you sat out for a little while there.
Yeah, I think it was so cold in here, and I'm so used to playing in Gates, and it's warm in Gates.
Did you see playing Heggie as a kind of a personal challenge a little bit? Because she had pretty much the same kind of numbers that you guys had, that you had?
I didn't really take it as a personal thing. I took it as, 2 teams competing for a conference game. I really didn't think about it as a personal thing. Every time I step on the floor, I think about, I'm going to do what it takes for my team to win. I don't really think, I have to get these numbers against this person.
Aaron, I don't know, somewhere in Sycamore on a driveway that you used to count backwards to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Because, you had a couple tonight that... Is it just the instinct take over, or what do you do?
Yeah, they obviously knew right from the beginning that I was a driver, so they were up on me, and I know that, coaches were saying, they can't guard you, just take it, be aggressive, and, early missed a few. I didn't let it get me down, and, me driving, coaches have always told me too, it just opens up everyone outside too because they collapse, and then it opens up everyone else too.
So did you practice the little spin in the lane and then underhand scoop and that?
It just comes, I just don't think about it, just kind of do whatever I feel is going to work.
Because Chris, it looked like you were shaking your head on that one.
No, I just turned to Coach Jones one time and I just said, I don't know how she does it. Because it really looks like there's nothing there, and then the next thing you know, her arm comes out here and she throws it up soft off the glass. And so whatever it is, you know, we're going to keep doing it. We're going to keep doing it.
Any more questions?
All right, thank you. Yes.
One last thing, just the free throw mindset for free throws, going in knowing that you need the one-on-ones and they have to go down. Just
At the end, I kind of just blocked out that it was, end of the game. Didn't really try to think about how important they were. I just kind of went up there and blocked everything out and just shot it.
And Chris, I remember I asked you the question at the start of the season, who's going to be the one who will, when the clock is going down, who's going to be the one with the ball? And have you found that out?
You mean to be able to get in the paint?
Yeah, for someone to create.
Well, there's two, but it's one to my left, and then it's Amanda Hyde when she comes back. Amanda Hyde proved it when we were playing Michigan State that she can get in the paint too. So, as soon as we get healthy, then we got two out there on the wing. But obviously, this one late, we were yelling, "Aaron, go get it!" And then at that point, coaches are no longer, my job. I'm not doing anything anymore. Now it's up to her to do what she can do.